You're like sleep, take what I can get, but I've gotta make some sense of this, so hear the fuck I said. At 3 a.m., I'm trying way too hard to find the words to slow my sweet addicted heart. You're like sleep, can't get near enough, and I pretend that I don't need you when I'm out doing stuff. Went so deep, a lucky young man's dream, and last time I tried this sober I was 17. And all that I needed was all that I had, and it was good while it lasted. You let me kiss you on Broadway in a black Cadillac, and it was good while it lasted. Well, last night I didn't sleep at all. I found another empty wall, and I couldn't get past it. And for a minute in the afternoon, I almost didn't think of you. It was good while it lasted. It's more than real, plastic universe, and I wanna know your secrets even when it hurts. You speak so soft, but there's something dark in there, and I think I'll ask for more than just a love affair. You're like sleep, and the nights are adding up. Well, I wish I still smoked cigarettes and acted tough. And all that I had was all that I needed. It was good while it lasted. With your head on my shoulder, my soldiers retreated. It was good while it lasted. A mattress on the palace floor and a light I'd never seen before, and I couldn't get past it. And for a little while this afternoon, I dreamed that I was in your room, and it was good while it lasted. Baby, let me learn from you how you get that shade of blue. What's it like from where you stand? Let me hold your steady hand. And all that I wanted was all that I had, and it was good while it lasted. Now I feel like a boy who got caught being bad, and it was good while it lasted. And that night you came and stayed with me, and painted on my memory, I'll never get past it. Well, I got to hold a piece of you in the evening on the avenue, and it was good while it lasted.
Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. So many things that I wanna say. You know I like my girls a little bit older. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight.
What's going on, guys? Boys and girls. It might just be boys in here right now. Hope everybody's doing well. Midweek. Doing pretty well here. Worked out at a new gym today. Had different kind of dumbbells. I think it hurt my wrist pretty good, and I've got to get up bright and early in the morning. I never have to do that anymore. I used to be an insurance guy. I only do like one group that I got to drive to a year, and that's in the morning. So I got to get up at like 5:45 in the morning. So besides that, Life is good, man. Life is good. What's up, Patrick? How you doing? I got your request, brother. I'm assuming the ELO was you. Yeah, you know it, Patrick. You got to stay as strong as you can, man. You got to stay as strong as you can. We'll start out with a song battle. Procol Harum. Top 10 up from Evan David. Went up this week. That's really good. And let's jump on that. What's up, T-Soup? Spurgeon hasn't barked all day, but he knows that I'm on, so he's got to bark back there. All right, this is a battle. I'll turn this music down some. I forget to turn it down when I'm streaming, and then the first things I film, I forget to turn it up. So, well, the problem is, JSB, as we age, it's hard to build that strength. And all the new studies tell you what I've been telling people for 25 years. Cardio is fine, you need it, but strength is more important. As you age and you can't get up out of the chair, you can't walk very, like that strength you build when you're younger is so pivotal. Obviously, I got challenges with that. Yeah, Evan David, Spur's just waiting for the audience, man. And I mean, I said it on this top 10. Evan David did a great job with it. When we went through the top 10, just not really my kind of music, but really well done. Definitely professional musicians. For sure. And way, 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 way bigger in the UK than the US. As far as chart success. Touring success, maybe a little more success here in the US, but... Yeah, I imagine, Patrick. I imagine that is, man. It's like the antithesis of what you think with, obviously, my arthritic damage. You don't want to move, but the more you move, the better you feel, which doesn't make any logical sense, of course.
As clear as yesterday, they cast us in the deep. We lie in darkest night for good, a never-ending sleep, a never-ending bitter gloom, whose darkness sound clears. I got forsaken.
There we go. Got the battle ready. Maybe they did. JSB. Maybe I got that backwards in my head right now. I mean, they weren't very popular anywhere. Let's put it that way. They don't have a whole lot of chart success. But they stayed around for 50 years. You do, Kendra, but the inflammation for sure. The moving for sure. But I can't do yoga. You know, they tell people, if you have bad arthritis, do yoga. I'm like, let's see. I have no cartilage in my feet. My knees need to be replaced. My wrist needs to be fused. Yeah, it doesn't work for me. Like, holding in static positions are agony on my joints. But for normal people, or people who have inflammatory stuff, it's good. Once you have joint damage, it's different for everybody. Doing this thing. All right, there we go. It switched it now. I don't know what they had against Kansas. Yeah, swimming, same thing. Same thing. You're working through resistance all the way through your joint. It kills it. Absolutely kills it. Swimming is the worst. Not your fault, Kendra. It's good for some people, but it's the worst advice they give to people with arthritis, with destructive arthritis, is to swim. Because it's basically isometric resistance. I mean, I've been a trainer for 25 years. Isometric resistance constantly. So if you have bad joints, it's like, it kills you. What's up, Becca? How you doing? You feeling better? And I can't even imagine your feet, Kendra, from doing those years of ballet and rhythmic gymnastics. Like, they don't tell us when we're younger this is going to be the outcome of it, but we wouldn't care at the time, right? Got George Harrison coming up next. Got some ELO coming up soon. Oh no, Kendra, I don't want to hear that, girl. No, I don't want to hear that. We got to have that go away, girl. We don't want that. Fake me out. I'm getting a song ready on Spotify and it stopped. I was like, is it done already? Surely not. I'm a lie, boys and girls. I'm just getting a couple things ready to go here. I like the panning in the headphones. All right, that is a battle. And I gotta be like, I didn't hate either one of those songs. But I could be honest, I didn't really like either one of those songs either. I gotta vote for something. Yeah, I gotta vote for something. Let's go. Let's go to George Harrison, Shanghai Surprise off the Cloud 9 album. And go vote. That's good, Patrick. Yeah, you just dial it back, right? That's smart. What's up, River? How you doing? T-minus 14 minutes, right? The weather's only been like in the low 90s here, which is... And it's only going to be that way for the next 10 days. I saw the 10-day forecast, so let's go. I will take that. I will take that here. Don't forget to vote. I'm going to vote right now.
Straight to diaphragm, the walk into the fire. I like to trust you, but I've broken my control. Sometimes there's no hope in chasing opium. I like to love you, but
Oh, I didn't know George. I didn't even know George produced Shanghai Surprise. I'd never seen it. I remember it both start because Madonna was like ultra popular at that point in '86, right? Coming off Like a Virgin, and she's just to the stratosphere. Ah, Sean Penn was it. Was that where they met then? Him and Madonna? Before the marriage?
You must be crazy. And you got no money. And it seems like madness.
Back streets so crowded that no room to swing a cat. I like to know you, but you're acting so coolly. I'm finding I'm pursued by evil-looking dudes. It's getting hot for me.
Oh, so there was already trouble in paradise. Kendra, imagine that, right?
Shanghai surprise.
But baby, you look like any common crook that's hanging round in those real shady places. Why you assess me? Why not try to impress me? Step over here, let me see what's there in your eyes. Oh, Shanghai surprise.
Got your song In River? Everything was in the Inquirer back then, Kendra, and they paid big money for that stuff.
Sailing today on the liner. Was king
I was just going to ask you, Bo Star, but you already got it up.
I say. It's no way for a man to see
Who this was singing, the female.
You must be crazy.
No, Evan David, I think there's a lot of artists that way whose first song is their biggest hit, and that's got to be frustrating. Like, it's great, obviously, in a way, because you wouldn't have the same success, and maybe you wouldn't have all the records because you wouldn't ever have the hit and they would have released you, but it's still got to be frustrating. T-Soup, I mean, it's going to be Oklahoma City in 5. Indiana's my second favorite team. I watch all their games. I've watched them all the last 3 years. Almost all their games. Like probably 75 of their 82 every season. Love them. But they're not going to get killed. They'll have one game where they'll get killed by like 30. Because that's just what Oklahoma City does. But they won't get killed. But it's just it's a tall mountain to climb, man. Yeah, Patrick, I always tell people this too, right? You get this, Patrick, because you're in music. Like, you've been in music all your life, right? You get it. Like, if you have years to work on songs and perform in concert the way it was in the old days, grinding out. Bands still grind it out, but it's kind of not the same way that it once was. You have years to grind this out, and you got to go make your first album. You got like 10 freaking great songs that you know inside and out that sound great. And then you release that album, and everybody's like, it's great. And you know what? The record company comes to you, especially back then, and you know, we're gonna need another album in 9 months. And you're like, wait a minute, I don't have any. I gotta write this, play it, arrange it, produce it, get it all like I want in 9 months. And hence, that's why most of the time there's a sophomore slump, because it's just really hard. Okay, I like that. That was a good one. Thanks to Bostart for bringing that one, and for the education of knowing all about the movie and all that stuff. All right, ELO, Can't Get It Out of My Head off the El Dorado album, brought to us by Patrick. Then we're going to have an interesting song battle, interesting premise, brought to us by T-Soup. George didn't produce it, his company did. Go vote in the battle if you haven't already. I'll leave it up for another minute or two. We're going to have another battle coming up after this. Hold on, John. I will get to yours ASAP. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, John. I'll get to yours next, brother. How was life in Chicago, John? I have a little more hope that I'm going to get that weights done for you soon. I want to do it, like, because Trey lives closer to us now. He's only about 12 minutes away instead of 25, which sounds like it's not much, but you know, a 50-minute round trip. Like he was far enough away that it was just. But now 12 minutes. Damn, 66 today? God, that would be nice right now. Yeah, there's a lot of you guys that love Jeff Lynne. There's a lot of people in the community that do. Got to be one of the most underrated guys, right? Just because, like, your average music fan might know who he is and might not, considering compared to the influence that he's had, right, and the things that he's done, kind of in that way. I did not know that was 2 years in a row in the Stanley Cup River. That's odd. That is odd. Nah, he doesn't stream, John. He is he's a busy man. I know yesterday he had 9 counseling sessions in a row, and I imagine he had around the same today. So I think mentally, it's pretty fried after those. But it's better to have that, as you well know, than have nothing. Well, now, John, Trey moved out. He had 2 roommates. He moved out into his own place, and man, the expense of that. Like, his place is small, guys. It's like 630 square feet. I mean, it's not any sort of big, but living around here, man, it's freaking expensive. His rent in a 630 square foot apartment is almost the same as my house payment. Now, I've got a great house payment because I bought this house in 2013, so the interest rate is 3.25%. So I will qualify it by saying that, and this is not, this is not a fan. It's 2,000 square feet. It's 25 years old, but still. Patrick, I don't know how, like, dude, if you don't get married, like, if you don't have 2 incomes, whether that's a roommate, marriage, whatever, I don't know how these younger kids are going to be able to live. I don't know how they're ever going to be able to afford a house. Like, it's sad. All right, great song and adequately named, right? Can't get it out of my head. Thank you to Patrick for that, and thank you to Chicago John for this. And I'm thinking, I don't know this song. Do I know this song? I don't think I know this song. Yeah, Kendra, it is. You know, I lived alone for a while once I got out of college, man. I quite enjoyed it, but I was in a smaller town and I could live. I mean, it was a long time ago, obviously. We're talking about 1994. Like, I lived in a 1-bedroom. It was bigger than Trey's apartment. And it was $290, all bills paid. Like, it was nice. Like, that's insanity. Mortgage free, Patrick. That is the goal when you retire, brother. That's awesome. Yeah, that's the other problem, right, Kendra? You go to that single income and all you're doing is working to keep the place that you're not even there. Like, it sucks, man. See, Bostart, that story sounds a little bit familiar to me. You're a smart man, Patrick. That's what I'm trying to get my kids to. I was just talking to Mackenzie today at 18 years old of how to save her money. Because nobody ever educated me on that. And I didn't plan on getting a chronic disease at 35 where I couldn't work in the same way I could work before. But like, I have no retirement, like none. And I'm almost 54 years old, 0. But it is what it is, but I don't want my kids to be in that boat. What you doing, buddy? What's going on out here? Ringo got himself a haircut. Come here, buddy. You want to look at this? Say hey. Ringo. Say hey, what's going on? Spurgeon. Spurgeon. Give you guys a little headache there, a little motion sickness. What are you guys looking at?
I was to their passing years, till their fame everlasting.
Ah, man, John, I'm sorry. They just got groomed yesterday. Ringo, I mean, you know, we got Ringo 2.5 months ago. We don't know anything about him. I mean, I know he was on the streets for a while when the rescue got him. So, I don't know. Come here, buddy. You want to say hi again? Look at the camera. Right here, Ringo. Look. So, I didn't know how he was going to do being groomed. He tried to bite her a couple times, just gently, but it worked out. Mick Taylor grew up in your hometown. Let's go. Yeah, well, we know that's not truth in JSB. I know, Kendra. And there's no way to catch up. I mean, quite honestly. I mean, I'm the only one here, right? Like, you know, Mackenzie's about to go to college. Trey had all the health issues. You know, it just is what it is. No, that's awesome though, Patrick. Two great choices. Man, that's why I've just shut up, you know, because Chicago John said how good this guitar solo is. It's absolutely next level. Sway is an awesome song, Bo Start. I love that freaking song. It's so underrated. Oh, the great Nicky Hopkins, who pops up on so many things. I think Ringo just jumped on the recliner in front of me. It's almost ready to bounce into this computer. This man goes wherever he wants. That was fantastic, man. That was fantastic. Thank you to Chicago John for bringing that. Once again, John, I'm sorry for your loss, brother. Kendra hit it on the head, man. We'll get to the age where people start exiting, man. I mean, I know they can exit at any age, but we're getting there, man. We're getting there, and yeah, it's always a reminder. All right, on that note, we'll move over to a battle that T-Suit brought. It's a blind challenge. Like artists never heard, he likes the artist never heard songs. So He's never heard these two songs. So I like that. It's Ben Queller. Gonna have Going Insane. Off the same album. Both songs are off the same album. Which came out recently.
Purple sky, mountain high, tambourine type of guy.
Exactly, Patrick. Every day, brother. That's what grounds me every morning.
With good reasons why.
Yeah, Brian Jones is a musical genius too. Just so many issues. But a lot of geniuses have issues. Maybe that's why I don't have any. I don't know.
We've come so far now to be on a different page. March with me, says the leader of the pack. Should have skipped ahead, 3 steps back. Nobody saw the crack. We're going insane. We're going insane. Air guitar, smoky bar, throw your shit into the car, drive on into the night with no cares how far. Family crest, treasure chest, love the one and kill the rest. No use in changing when you're just a guest. March with me, says the leader of the band. It doesn't get better than life in the van with an axe in your hand. We're going insane.
So you're an Exile on Main Street guy, huh, Patrick? I know a lot of people are. I prefer the 3 albums before that. But it's hard to choose a fave of those. And Exile's, I mean, excellent as well.
Rattlesnake, carrot cake, let them love for heaven's sake. There is more to this than most people think. Summer drive, walk about. They used to talk, but now they shout. They're all balled up inside and let the whole thing out. March with me, says the leader of the world, to the earthling boy and the
I would be Let It Bleed, Sticky Fingers, and Beggar's Banquet both started on mine 3 in no particular order either, because it changed. But man, I haven't listened to Stones in a long time. That would be a good little run to go on again.
We're going insane.
I find them incredibly distracting, JSB. I tried to look to see if I could turn the damn things off, and I couldn't figure it out. I mean, I didn't look for very long, but I think it's distracting as well.
We're going
Yeah, I get that too, Bo Start. Yeah, man. You know, once you hear things, even if it's great too much, I get that. All right. It's going against the song "Oh Dorian" featuring MJ Linderman, who I have a song battle of on the channel. And I saw another song on here. It's got over 1 million streams. That one does. It has Waxahachie on it. But T-Soup said this album is about the death of Queller, Ben Queller, who's singing. 16-year-old son in a car crash. So these may be pretty sad. Came out last Friday. I can't imagine. I've had to go there in my mind before with each of my kids. And, man, I don't know how people do it. Oh, Wild Horses, man. So good, Bo Start. I can see that. I was wondering that if Dorian was the name of his son. I was wondering that, T-Sue.
Crystal child, double Gemini, 1 million songs in his head. Doesn't care if you're wrong or right. He believes what you said. Summer smile, a breezy laugh, long hair waves in
Got your song coming up next, River.
I could see him again. Oh, Dorian,
That is good, Bo Star. It takes time, man, and sometimes it takes more than that.
Dorian, please let me know. Oh, Dorian, my best friend. I can't wait to hang with you again.
I'm gonna have to go listen to this album. Yeah, I bet it did, Bo Star.
Watch him glow and radiate.
Patrick, we actually have a Sticky Fingers with the real zipper. I found it at a record show. I don't know, it's probably years ago now. Heck, it's probably
What you say.
6, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, probably longer, man. Jeez, maybe 10 years ago. And I was shocked to find it.
Place to place, connecting everyone. And since he left, you can see it on everybody's face. Nothing is as fun. Oh, Dorian, where did you go? Oh, Dorian, please let me know. Oh, Dorian, my best friend. I can't wait to hang with you again.
Oh, did it? The recent remaster had the zipper too. I'm surprised, but I guess they know more to do, because the reason why they got rid of the zipper is because it was tearing all the albums, you know, in front of it. So that's why they got rid of the zipper.
Oh, Dorian, where did you go? Oh, Dorian, please let us know. Oh, Dorian, my best friend. I just
Hey, that's great, Roddy. You're watching it right now. The Procol Harum in live time, man.
just ain't the same.
Some kudos to Evan David there. He does a great job on these.
Wait to hang.
Hope you're doing well, brother. Like the melody on that, like the guitar melody. Upbeat, but like when you understand what the song's about, like crushing. So go vote in that one. Thank you to T-Suit for bringing that. Like I said, I'm going to have to go listen to that, man. Anybody who can take their pain and put it out through the artistic avenue, it always interests me. I mean, it's not going to be a fun listen, but... All right, now we've got the Rivers of Neil. And River said about this, the opener off their new album, which is a banger front to back. And I will send you that right now, actually, River. I grabbed my editing computer. I don't have Vimeo on here on this computer. There you go. I sent it now, River. That way I wouldn't forget, because you know I would have good intentions and I would forget. Guys, this is already the last song I got for the night. It's going to be a little under an hour unless anybody's got anything else. But a reminder, we're going to tackle the soundtrack. This dog's going all the way in this one. We're gonna tackle the soundtrack stuff next week and try to come up with our top 10. And I'll do a top 10 of it and put it up on the channel. So be thinking of that. So next week we'll have a general theme / soundtrack theme if you want to bring stuff. And I'll play some stuff too that's not requested. So it'll be a little bit longer stream even if we don't have a lot of requests, just FYI. Yeah, that was a good fact, Evan David, because I always wondered like what is that name? River highly recommends this album. River knows music, so I will take your word on that one. Yeah, well, that'll be on the list then, Bostart. So we're gonna hammer through this thing next week. Oh, wow. That is high praise. Never heard of that movie. I'm looking at it right now, Kendra. We're just going to fade out here. There's still 20 seconds left. Yeah, we're just going to fade it. All right, so you know the assignment for next week. So I'm going to already have a Google Doc created, and I've already got a list of songs that we fired off a couple months ago when we were talking about this. So they're going to be on there, and I'm just going to keep adding songs as we play them or suggest them. And yeah, we'll figure out a way to get this thing down to 10 songs. That's the first act. And then we got to rank them. So you're going to see what some of the patrons who bring top 10s go through, because going through top 10s are freaking brutal. You can ask, I mean, Evan, David, and River are on here, and JSB. You say, like, it's tough stuff, man. It's tough stuff. All right, guys. I know it was a shorter one tonight. That's all right. I got to get up early. No, like I'm going to go to bed early. You know what it's like when you know you got to go to sleep, you can't, or I can't, and then it just becomes this whole spinning thing that I can't go to sleep. Heath, we're just about to leave, HP. It's a short one tonight, brother. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. All right, guys. Stay safe.